Guards looking for the sweep today as they play the Oakland A's. Josh Naylor, happy birthday to you, my friend. What a great tear he has been on lately. He's back in the lineup tonight. Bo Naylor got his first hit. That was the big storyline. The Naylor brothers was huge last night. Going into today, after we saw Gavin Williams make his first start, today it's all about sweeping the A's. The Guardians have not had a sweep all year. So it's time to put that little nugget away so we can at least start saying, hey, we swept a team this year at least once. The Guardians have been very herky jerky, as we know, throughout the year. You can tell they're starting to find a little rhythm. They're actually starting to find some more. There was a great emotion last night, obviously, seeing what the Naylor brothers, and as they should, reacted very excitingly to Josh, having a big night, and then obviously Bo getting his first MLB hit and scoring a run to win the game. That's exciting stuff. The Guardians are starting to show some emotion, and maybe it's something we should have all picked up on. Josh Naylor, like most of the Guardians, he had a slow start to the year. Josh brings a lot of energy to this club. He plays the game with passion. He wants to win. To see him since the Baltimore series about 3.5 weeks ago now, where he started getting really hot, and it's carried over until today. It's amazing. They've been playing much better since he's really gone on the streak. Since the series in Baltimore, he's raised his batting average 69 points from 226 to 295. Huge jump. And the Guardians are starting to see a jump in emotion, and they've been playing tough competition. And now they're playing the A's. They're doing what they have to do. They're taking out the garbage. A's are not good. Take out the garbage. Get the win. Keep going hard. Take care of these games. Brewers are up next, and so far the Guardians have been the games haven't been the cleanest. Guardians have had two come from behind victories in this series, but they're getting the wins, which is good. They're starting to build momentum. Let's win this today. Let's sweep the A's out of town and get ready for the Brew Crew. And it looks like you're going to have a winning week if you do that. Not a must win by any means, but it'd be an important win. It puts the Guardians in a really, really good position going forward with what the Twins are up against this next 2.5 weeks to possibly get in first place before the All-Star break, which I think they will. Kwan's leading off today. Ahmed Rosario's batting 2. J. Rams 3. Clean up as Naylor. He's in the DH today. Bell is playing first. Jimenez second. Arias is taking right field today. We'll get back to him in a second. Straw. Cam Gallagher behind the plate. I would love to see David Fry playing more. I realize Cam Gallagher is a better glove. David Fry, in my opinion, has earned the right to be playing more games right now. Kind of frustrated that he hasn't played and he's played in pinch hit roles, but he hasn't started since he went off in that wonderful game on the West Coast. I would like to see David Fry get a couple more opportunities. They're obviously giving Bo a break today. I'd rather see David Fry than Cam Gallagher, but it is what it is. And then Arias gets a start today over Brennan. Brennan had made a fantastic catch last night, diving play, but he injured his shoulder on the play. So far, we're not seeing any signs that it's serious. So this is a chance for Arias to pick up some games. It's a big moment for Arias, in my opinion. The reason why I say that is he has not been able to find his groove since April. I thought in April he kind of came on playing okay. Does Jay? No, he does not. No. What I see in a player, he is a lefty. I know we hate lefties, and lefties always give the Guardians fits, but lately lefties have not been giving the Guardians fits. So no, I'm talking to myself, by the way. It's kind of, it must be some sort of ghost, paranoid ghost, being released. But no, I'm not worried about the lefty today. No worries about the lefty at all. The only thing I'm worried about is the Guardians getting any more. They've been very lucky this last season and a half. They really have had minimal injuries. But they've had some injuries this year. McKenzie, obviously, they've had a lot of pitching injuries. They've had some players that have been coming up that have been sent down to Columbus that we weren't expecting to be sent down so quick. Plesac is still not here. Karinchak's still not here. Oscar Gonzalez is here. And Will Brennan really found this nice little place for him in right field. So hopefully he gets back quickly. But this is a big opportunity for Arias today. Arias has got to start playing better, where I think you start really think about rotating him out and back to Columbus to work on some things. Defensively, he does look like he's there. Offensively, he has a lot to work on. Hopefully he can find his groove today. Speaking of lefties, we have Logan Allen on the mound. I think he's been the best of the young pitchers so far. That Bybee came up really hot in his first few starts. Peyton Battenfield, who's injured now, obviously didn't have as good a stuff as Bybee or Allen, but Allen's really really done a nice job. Is really having a very solid rookie year. Big start for him today. Time to close this out. He should do well against the A's. Should do well. A's are pesky. Boy, the A's have been really, really hard on the Guardians so far this year. Hopefully the Guardians going to swat them away and get the W today. Again, because putting pressure on the Twins is important, and getting in first place is also important, even in this early part of the season still. Still early. I mean, we're still not through the first half. One other observation I got about today's game. This also continues this positive momentum, but it also, too, takes care of some games that early on in the season kind of slipped through the fingers for the Guardians. The Guardians have played 2 tightly contested games against the A's. They won both. That's good to see. The Guardians haven't been about 50-50 in those matchups, but they're starting to trend the opposite, where they're starting to more of those wins, which is good. The Guardians have to. Guardians don't blow out teams, so they have to start winning more of these one-run games, and they have been on this recent homestand. No Class A today. So I mean, I shouldn't say that definitively. I would assume there's no Class A today. I would assume you're going to see Stephan and De Los Santos come in. De Los Santos did not pitch last night, so I assume you're going to see him today at some point, closing the game out. And again, keep gobbling up these wins and put pressure on the Twinkies. Takes a lot of pressure, too, off the Brew Crew coming to town. And the Brew Crew is very average. And then after that, you play 2 losing clubs in the Royals and Chicago on the road. So great opportunity here for the Guardians. Again, Quan, Rosario, J-Ram, Josh Naylor de-aging today, Josh Bell, first base, Jimenez, Arias in right field for Brennan, who's obviously still a little lame after his wonderful catch last night. Straws in the 8th hole, and Cam Gowers a catcher. Would love to have seen David Fry in that spot, but so not to be. BelieveInTheLand.com, Believe in the Land YouTube channel, which you're watching, and also go to @official Cleveland Sports, which is part of the Believe in the Land media group. Check us out after the game. We'll be on today after our lunchtime start here. Go Guards! See you guys soon.